is I actually stayed on my keto diet because they wanted me to look like a young boy, So I had to be like really thin. Till date, actually, I'm like, I'm so blessed and lucky and fortunate to be working with such big actors. And she's so bindas and cool that I absolutely enjoyed working with her, and it was a pleasure.
well, एक कलाकार होने के नाते इट्स क्वाइट फन एंड क्वाइट एंटरटेनिंग जब आपको इंडस्ट्री के वन ऑफ द दिग्गज कलाकारों के साथ काम करने का मौका दिया जाए. What if an actor would get a chance to work with senior actors like Rajpal Yadav, Paresh Rawal and many others? What would be a chance for the actor जिनको मौका दिया जाए one of the oldest 27-year-old classic को recreate करने का with the lady itself? जी हाँ दोस्तों, हम बात कर रहे हैं हंगामा 2 के कलाकार मेजान जाफरी का, जो कि आज हमारे साथ इस कैंडिड चैट सेशन में जुड़ने वाले हैं और मेरे यानी विशाखा के साथ करेंगे बात अपनी इस न्यू मूवी के बारे में, अपने सफर के बारे में एंड अ लॉट मोर अबाउट जाफरी सरनेम के रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के बारे में. तो आइए चलिए बुलाते हैं मेजान को और जानते हैं उनके जरिए कि वो क्या शेयर करना चाहते हैं इस हंगामा 2 के बारे में.
Well, I have with me today Hungama की cast से one of the most talked about celebrity जिनके much awaited wait किया जा रहा है कि that how is the work gonna be. Meezaan, firstly, welcome to Telechat. It's a pleasure having you here with us.
Thank you so much, Vishaka. Thank you for having me.
Rajpal sir से जब हमारी बात हो रही थी तो he said treat it like a different property. Don't treat it like a second part or second season.
Right.
But from you, I want to ask that, do you feel that kind of a pressure on your shoulders?
Of course, because I know for a fact that people are going to have expectations, and it's such a big film that मैंने खुद as a kid enjoy की है, all my life. आज भी टीवी पे आती है तो मैं रुक के देखता हूँ. But it is a fresh film. It is a completely new story, completely fresh characters, and but at the same time, we've just decided to name it Hungama 2 because it has Hungama in it as well. And but it's a Priyadarshan film. It's a classic Priyadarshan. So I don't think about it too much because I have faith in Priyan sir. And if Priyan sir has told me that it's a wonderful film and he loves it, and I loved it too when I saw it, so I have no complaints and I am excited. I'm just waiting for people to see it.
So in this character कुछ ऐसा था जिसके लिए आपको कुछ X factor करना पड़ा, कुछ हटके सीखना या you had to adapt in your routine, anything?
The difficult thing was that I didn't have to prepare anything because जब आप preparation करके आते हो तो you're sort of prepared. But when you don't have any preparation to do and you just land up on set and the dialogue is given to you 2 minutes before the shot, and then you have to go and give that level of a performance, that is a different level of difficulty altogether. So that has just been a crazy ride for me. It has been very difficult at times. In the beginning, it was very difficult, but then after that, it was smooth sailing. It was fun once I got into the system and I got adapted to this way of working. And no complaints. It's been a great journey. And yes, but one thing I'll tell you that I tried to maintain throughout the film is I actually stayed on my keto diet because they wanted me to look like a young boy, So I had to be like really thin.
But then has it ever happened that something has tempted you so bad that you really crave it, but then unfortunately you can't have it because you can't have any chub on your face? Has it happened?
वो तो रोज होता है because till I mean now even now I'm actually on the diet, but when I sit outside in my house and there's lovely food made and there's rice and there's bread and there's roti and naan and all, I can't have any of that. I only eat my diet food. But it's okay. I've overcome temptations. I don't get tempted by anything. But I'm fine, yeah. But yeah, I would love to eat it. But now after the movie releases, I'm going to break my diet.
So in your case, you had such a huge ensemble cast out there. You had such great actors. So how was your experience working with those people? जिनमें से कई को आपने बड़े होते हुए देखा है, काम पसंद किया है.
Right.
उनके साथ काम करने का experience, how was it like for you?
It is a surreal experience because I think कहीं ना कहीं मैंने अपनी जिंदगी में इसको मैनिफेस्ट किया है because बचपन से मैं प्रियन सर की फिल्में देखे आ रहा हूँ and I was like यार काश I would love to do a movie like this. I would love to be in a film like this. I would love to work with actors like this. So somewhere that has happened finally, and I'm glad that it has. And all thanks to God for making it work for me, and Priyansa and Ratanji for putting their faith in me and choosing me in this project. And it till date, actually, I'm like I'm so blessed and lucky and fortunate to be working with such big actors. There's Paresh Rawal, Rajpal Yadav, Ashutosh Rana, Manoj Joshi, Johnny Lever, and Shilpa Shetty. So it's like crazy, and I'm a fan of every single one of them. And I think I've built a great relationship today with all of them, and we've had a blast.
But have you ever been starstruck watching anyone, like somebody you've worked with? Have you been starstruck watching them, seeing them in front of you?
Till date, if I watch Rajpal sir do a scene, I'm starstruck. I can, it's very difficult for me to actually perform scenes with him because I'm actually really watching him. I'm into him.
Did you ever feel the pressure of the big name that you have with you, Jaffrey surname, कि सब बोलेंगे, अरे पापा कैसा काम करते हैं? How is Meezaan working? Is he on his level? Is he best? Is he good? What is that you have in you? Did you ever feel that pressure of the family name on you, Meezaan?
No, not at all. I just think of it like I'm fortunate and I'm glad that I'm born in such a family because there's a lot of knowledge and a lot of perks in terms of the talent and knowledge that I have received, and I just try to take it forward. Yeah, for me, it's a responsibility to not let the name down and take it forward and do my best because I want to make my parents proud, my family proud, and also myself proud because I have a lot of expectations for myself. So I'm an overachiever and I try to really give it everything. Right.
Does he criticize you? Does he tell you that, oh no, you've done good? Or does he tell you that, I don't like it at all? What kind of a conversation is that when he watches your work?
If he doesn't like something, he says he doesn't like something. And I appreciate that. But, he's loved the trailer. He's loved the songs. And he can't wait to watch the movie. He's like, I'm not going to say much. I'm going to wait till I watch your performance because that's what I'm looking forward to more. He's like, I know you dance and all. He's like, I just want to see how you performed in the film. So I think I'm waiting for him,
And knowing you, because obviously you have been your father, so what do you think? कैसा लगने वाला है उनका आपका काम? What is your expectation out of it?
I was quite surprised with my own work because I've looked completely different. It's something I've never done before. It's a different way I've portrayed myself in. So I think I'm excited actually for him to see it, and it's going to be good.
Okay. In the same note, as you just said, songs. So there is one thing that is called as classics are classics.
Right.
So when Chura Ke Dil Mera came out, I'm sure they were like divided into multiple parts and like, oh, you've changed the classic. So
Right.
unka response kaisa tha? Like, what was your first reaction when you heard the new version?
I absolutely loved it. I was like, अरे यार इतना banger गाना बनाया अभी मुझे banging performance देनी पड़ेगी. So I have to dance it all out and I have to justify the singers and the music that is made. And that's what I think me and Shilpa ji have tried to do. And obviously, I think people need to become more like open-minded today and realize that the song is first of all 27 years old, and it's being made after 27 years. So, and it's being made in a very different style because the original song is a sensual romantic number, which actually is not a dance number, because they are only in the hook step and the chorus they dance, but otherwise they're just romancing in the song, and it's quite slow in the middle. But this one is a power-packed song, so I think I think we've done a great job with the song, and Anuji has done a great job with the song, and Penny Dayal has sung it beautifully. Today there are people like Kumar Sanu se gawana chahiye. Arey how baba, that's the style and the purpose of the song is something else. So we cannot make Kumar sir sing it. Although Kumar sir is my favorite singer, so I should be the first person saying Kumar sir se gawa meri awaaz mein, because it'll be an honor for me to be part of a Kumar Sanu song, But it's not what was the intention of the song and the director. They wanted a dance number.
But tell me one thing honestly, that Shilpa ma'am ke saath kaam karna, I would say meeting that lady is something like, oh my god, she's been aging like a wine. Like that's the practical line for her. How was your first instant feeling when you met her? And then you got to perform with her, then you got to be a part of the same movie. Unke saath kaam karke kaisa tha?
The first time I met her was during the poster shoot, when we were shooting the poster of the film, before the start of the shooting. I was very nervous. I was like, she's so senior. I have a lot of scenes with her. How will I, build a friendly rapport? How will I go about it? How will I address her? Many things. But then the minute she only came, she broke all those barriers because she's so friendly and she's so bindas and cool that I absolutely enjoyed working with her, and it was a pleasure. And I hope that I get to do more work with her in the future because today she's like a friend to me as well. And she helps me out and has been super supportive of whatever it is that I've done. And I'm really grateful to have her in the film and be working with her. It's an honor, And it's been a great, energetic experience.
But then did the the ensemble cast, that the huge these senior actors जो काफी ज़्यादा experience hold करते हैं, क्या उन्होंने आपके काम के लिए कोई feedback दिया?
ऐसे तो actually बोलने के लिए तो लोग बोल देते हैं, wow, you've done a good job, अच्छा है. So I don't actually believe people, especially like in the industry, because there are a lot of fake compliments that are given. But I remember one day I went into Pareshji's band. It was the first schedule that got over. last day. So I went into his van. I said, "Sir, sorry, can I come in?" He said, "Yeah, yeah, come." I said, "Sir, मैं जा रहा हूँ. मेरा schedule खत्म हो गया है. Thank you so much for everything, sir. It's been an honor to work with you, etc." And he said, "नहीं नहीं यार." He's like, I just want to tell you one thing. You are doing a wonderful job, honestly, and you might initially feel like maybe you're not doing a good job, but don't think of it that way, because when you see the final product of what you've done in terms of the whole, the every film has its own texture, volume, tone that goes along with it. So an actor has to fit that, because if an actor thinks that, oh, I'm going to underplay it and do this and that thing, then you look like the odd one out from everyone else in the movie who is maintaining a certain energy, So at first I thought, yeah, you know what, maybe I'm doing this wrong, maybe it's a little off. But then Paresh ji gave me that confidence later on and told me that, don't worry, it's going to look amazing and you are honestly doing a wonderful job. And then obviously, again, I met him in the office and he told me, he's like, everyone's been complimenting you, and I saw the scenes in the dubbing and you've done a damn good job. I said, thank you so much, sir. So I think that was a great...
that's quite the best Vasool thing that we got back from Hungama too, I would say, in your case.
Yeah, definitely.
What is your parting words for the fans? Because I'm sure they really want to see how Hungama 2 is going to turn out to be, so that, some of them can criticize and some of them can actually compliment. What do you have to tell them?
Okay, so guys, it's a movie made with a lot of hard work, a lot of love, and a lot of fun. And it is Hungama, I promise you. And forget me, forget the people who are part of this film. But I think, a director like Priyadarshan, who's given us 96 films as a director, I think we all need to put his faith in him, in his craft, and the kind of storytelling and the kind of films because of the kind of films that he's given us. And this is like one of those films, and I promise you, he does not disappoint. It is a movie filled with Hungama, which you can watch with your family, and I promise you, you will thoroughly enjoy it. Please do watch it.
I would say thank you so much for being a part with us here on Telechakkar. I wish you all the luck for Hungama 2 and all the upcoming projects that you're going to be signing, or maybe you have signed until now.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Well, thank you so much, guys, for watching this chat session with me, Vishakha Pandit, जहां आज मेरे मेहमान थे Meezaan Jaffrey. I really hope कि आपको Meezaan का ये candid chat session सुनकर, देखकर, उसका हिस्सा बनकर आपने काफी enjoy किया होगा. नीचे बने comment section में हमारे साथ अपना feedback share करना ना भूलिएगा. And until then, this is me, Vishakha Pandit, signing off for now. You stay tuned to Telechakkar for all the more updates about the Tele world. Know all about the Tele world by subscribing to Telechakkar's YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated to our new videos.